What is up, you beautiful people? It is your boy Ash, and we are back with another daily upload. Today's video is going to be a car garage tour. Millions and millions worth of credits in cars. We're going to take a look in depth on what kind of vehicles that I use, that I don't use, cars that I drift. Kind of just like a really in-depth kind of a look at what I own and what I drive on a kind of day-to-day basis when I'm streaming, when I'm making videos. So if you guys do enjoy, please make sure to leave a big fat like on the video for me. It means the absolute world. And please make sure to drop a subscribe. If you are one of the people that haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you watch my videos, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop that big fat subscribe. It helps me out, it helps our community out. And make sure to smash them notifications bells as well to get notified when I upload every single video. But let's get right into it. So here is my car collection. You're probably wondering, Ash, why have you got so many 124 spiders? Well, if you don't know, I'll show you at the end of the video why I have so many 124 spiders, but it is all to do with the wheel spins on these cars. But yeah, those are my Abarths. I don't really drive the Acuras that much. I have the Alfa Romeo. We've just recently built this one right here. I use this one for kind of like event races, kind of racking up cash and influence. Some of these cars right here you'll see have tunes on them for the festival playlist. We have two 8Cs right here. We have these, which I barely ever drive. The AMCs, the Warthog from Halo. It's probably one of the coolest things in my garage. We have the Aerials right here, the Ascari, which sounds absolutely fantastic. If you don't have the Ascari just yet, I highly recommend you do. And we have my Aston Martin collection. I am going to start sharing my paints a lot more on my kind of channel / painting area, because a lot of people ask me on a day-to-day basis, yo, can I have the share code for that paint and so forth. So we're going to get into that. But this is my Aston Martin collection. I quite enjoy my Astons. I think they look very, very pretty in this game. We have the ATS GT right here and my Audi collection. Some of these I drive on a day-to-day basis on stream. I have the R8 Coupe V10, the RS4, the RS3, RS7, RS6. And this is my drift-built RS6 right here. We have the RS4 Avant. Heading over to the taxi. Two BSC Monos, Bentleys, which I don't really drive that much. We have the Z4 Roadster, which I'm currently loving right now. This car is genuinely fantastic. The M2, the M4 GTS, my drift build BMW M4, the M6 Coupe Forza Edition with the drift skill bonus. I use this for my skill picks. M3 GTS, we have a beautiful wide body M3, two beautiful wide body M3s. We have the 2005 BMW M3, which is absolutely beautiful. And then the 1997 BMW M3, which I drive all the time. Let's head on over to the Bowler, the Bugatti. I use this for online races. The Corvette Stingray C8. It's the only car I really use from Chevrolet, to be totally honest. I don't really drive any of these cars. I have some of them for like online races, festival playlist events. The kind of car that I use out of the Dodge is the Challenger Hellcat. I find this really, really nice. It's a very nice car to drive. I have the Daytona too. This is my drag car. You're probably thinking, Ash, mate, it's a fucking donk of it, bro. Like, what are you doing? This car is genuinely insane. If you missed the drag racing videos, go to my YouTube and scroll through my videos. You will see this on my drag racing videos. Here is my Ferrari collection, the 488 Pista, which is probably one of the most beautiful cars in the game. I find the Portofino F12 TDF. I got two of them. I don't really drive any of these. The 599XX, I don't really drive that either. Let's head on over to the Mustang RTR Spec 5 with my own custom design on there. Ford GT. We have the Fiesta RS, the rally version. What else do we have right here? Supervan, the Racing Puma, which is a pretty cool car to drive. We have the Forza Edition Ford Capri. This is hands down one of my favorite cars in the game. I love it right now. I'm having so much fun driving it. If you guys don't have it, you can pick it up for about 20 mil on the auction house, maybe a little bit cheaper. You also have the Ford GT70, which they released in last season's festival playlist. We have the Formula Drift Pack, which I use quite a lot drifting on Fortune Island. More likely like the Nissan 370Z, the 599, and the Nissan 240S. We have the Hennessy Velociraptor there too, which I barely drive anymore. We have the Holdens, the Hondas, which I barely drive, to be totally honest. I don't really drive Hondas that much. We have the Hoonigan Collection, the Gymkhana 9 Ford Focus RS. We have the Ford RS 200, 2 Twerk Stallions, Ford Escort RS 800. The Bronco, which is insane. I'm thoroughly enjoying that car right now. And then we got the two Gymkhana Chem Block Unicorns. Got the Napalm Nova and the Chevy Bel Air. We got 2 Hot Wheels cars, the Bone Shaker, which is insane, and the Ford Mustang. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the Bone Shaker is currently banned from online races because it's just insane. HSV right here. The Hummers. I don't really use any of these cars right here. We have the Ital Design Zerunu, which is a really nice car to drive. Sounds fantastic. Jaguar I-Pace, F-Type. The XRS GT, Jaguar D-Type. The Aston Martin James Bond Edition. We have a bunch of the Koenig's eggs. We have the Regaren, the 1-1, the CCX, and the Agaren. I don't have the CCGT. I did have the Jesco, but I sold the Jesco because I don't drive it. Made an easy 18 mil profit off of that. 2 Hurricane Performantes, the Centenario of the Nino, the Urus, which I hate. Hurricane LP with a monster design on there. Aventadors. We got a couple of Aventadors right there. Revention, Murcielago, Gallardo, the Countach, Diablo, and that massive truck, which I barely drive. We have the 3 Lanciers right here. The Land Rovers, which I barely drive. The Lexus RCF is up there with one of my favorites as well. This car is utterly beautiful with the body kit on there. We have the Lotuses, Maseratis, I don't really drive. Mazdas, we got the MX-5, RX-8, RX-7. This is probably, I'd say this one and this one right here are the only 2 Mazdas that I do drive in this game. We have the Speedtails, 2 Speedtails, 720S Spider, the Senna, the 650S Coupe with the wide body kit, the 720S, the 650S again, 570S, and the F1. Heading over to AMG, we got these 3 right here. I don't really drive any of these. Same with the Mercedes-Benz, to be totally honest. These 3 right here. These 3, which is the A45 AMG, C63, the SL65, and this one right here, the Evolution 2. Beautiful car, man. We got the MGs, I don't drive. 2 slammed out minis right there, the John Cooper Works. We also got the John Cooper Works GP, which I don't drive. The car park Mitsubishi, if you guys didn't know that this is free, head on over to the car parks, get yourselves this, it's completely free. I got this one. This is probably my sleeper car. I use this for like drag racing and kind of people don't expect it. It cost me around 7 to 8 mil, but it's definitely worth it. We got the Morgans right here, the Moslers, the Nissans. Now this is probably one of my biggest collection in the game. So we got the pre-order GTR, the standard GTR, then we got the GTR Black Edition, 3 Black Editions right here, kind of different, kind of styled out, 370Z, Fairlady Z, Fairlady Z, Fairlady Z, Skyline R34, we got the Sylvia Spec R, which is utterly beautiful. I've yet to driven this car yet, the R390. We got the Sylvia KS Aero, another Sylvia Spec R, an R33, another R34, we got the Nismo, R32, we got the Fairlady Z version S Twin Turbo from 1994. Another Sylvia KS, 240SX, 240SX, and a Sylvia Club K. An R31, a Nissan Pulsar. Sylvia again, and then the old kind of style GTRs and Fairladies. Noble, I do quite like driving this car. I don't drive it that much though. We got the Paganis right here. Peugeots. I don't drive the Plymouth or the Polaris or the Pontiac. Porsche. This is probably another one of my collections as well. The 911 GT2 RS, the 718 Cayman. Cayman GT4, 911 GT3 RS, the 918 Spider I drive quite a lot. 911. What are the ones we got here? The Gunther Works 911. This car is utterly beautiful as well. I use this for online racing. Very, very good car if you don't use it. We've got 2 Porsche Singers right here. Then we've got the 911 Turbo 3.3, 3.3, 3.3, 3.3, Carrera RS, and then we got the old style Porsches. The Cyberpunk car, which is probably up there with one of my favorites too. The inside of this looks utterly gnarly. It's insane. If you guys don't have it, go check it out. We have the Renaults, which I don't barely drive that much, except the Sport Clio V6. That's that collection. I do drive the Clio RS as well. The Rimac, the Subarus we got here as well. I don't really drive them that much either. Toyotas, the GT86, 3 or 4, 5 Supras. This one I drive probably more than any. We've got the MR2 GT, which is one of my favorites. We've got the Celica GT4 RC, Celica GT4 ST. We've got the MR2 SC and the Sprinter Trueno, or the AE86. If we keep scrolling through, we've got the Golfs. My Golf R, which is one of my favorites. Genuinely looks fantastic. The Touareg, which is kind of decked out on the floor. We've got the GTI Mark II. The Forza Edition Speed Skill Boost camper van. The Volvos. The Willys Jeep. And the 2 Zenvos at the end right here. And of course, the Peel P50. If you guys have enjoyed this little car tour, please let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But make sure to drop a big fat like. And I'll see you guys on stream today at 4 PM UK time. Take it easy, guys. Much love.